Hi guys, today I'm here with a very exciting lip swatch video. If you follow me on Snapchat, you would have seen that recently I attended the L'Oreal launch for their new Infallible paints line. So they have some new eye products, cheek products, along with the L'Oreal Infallible lip paints, which is what I'm going to be swatching for you on my lips today. So let's go ahead and get started. As I mentioned, these are pretty brand new to L'Oreal's line. You should see these popping up in drugstores. I've actually seen them in the permanent display, which is great. There's nothing worse when a new product comes out and you're like searching high and low at the drugstore to find it, but it seems like they are out and they are permanent. There are 13 different shades launching in Canada. I have 12 of them here, and then there's also a few other shades launching in the United States. There is kind of a teal shade and then I think one more, but here in Canada we will be getting 12 shades, and that's what I'm going to be showing for you on my lips today. These come in kind of like a squeezy tube packaging, but what makes these a little bit different than something like a comparable product like the Maybelline Color Jolts or the Too Faced Melted is these actually come with a doe foot applicator. I really like these. The others had like a doe foot, but they were attached to the packaging, and this one is a doe foot that's on like a separate little stick. You may prefer this, you may not prefer this. I like it. It's actually quite a fluffy stick, the actual applicator itself, and it's got a nice divot in there, which helps make for like more precise application. I can't get like the crispest lines with it. I think that it could be slightly less fluffy, but I don't have any problems. It's not super messy, and I'm never really looking for like an intensely crisp line. Anyways, if you do want to do that, you can always go in with a concealer or a powder afterwards, or something like a nude lip liner around your lips. L'Oreal describes these as a fashion-forward color that glides on smoothly to provide a high gloss finish that is lightweight and never sticky. Highly saturated color pigments offer a long-lasting and brilliant color without feathering, bleeding, or fading. I would agree that these do not have a sticky formula at all. They're kind of like a liquefied lipstick, but not a matte liquid lipstick, if that makes sense. Very thick texture, which helps with the kind of staying power on your lips, but they do transfer. Something that doesn't transfer generally equals more comfortable, and I would totally agree. I do not feel like these dry out my lips. They feel incredibly comfortable on the lips, especially when you're comparing side by side with a matte liquid lipstick. These don't have a sticky texture like I mentioned, but they do have a bit of thickness to them. The scent is somewhat kind of fruity, definitely not the more traditional lipstick scent that some of L'Oreal's lip products tend to lean towards. These retail for around $12.99 Canadian, depending on which drugstore you're picking them up at. You're getting 0.27 fluid ounces in here, to compare with, for example, a Too Faced Melted that has 0.4 fluid ounces, and then the Maybelline Color Jolt comes in just under that at 0.21. Keep in mind, Too Faced is going to cost you about double the price. Maybelline comes in just slightly under the formula of this. I would say they're all definitely comparable. This one, I would say, is probably the glossiest. The formulas, they don't really vary a ton throughout the line, but I found the purple ones needed a little bit more work to make sure that they weren't patchy, but I wouldn't say that they are patchy in nature. It was just something that you're going to need to be careful of. Something like this hot pink one almost went on a little bit more matte than the others, but by no means is it matte. I'm actually wearing on my lips today. This one is 318 Fearless Fuchsia, and then this one is 320 Cool Coral. So that's another really nice thing about these, is if you do end up with a couple of them, they are definitely easily mixed on the lips. So I'm going to go ahead now and get into the lip swatches. know down below which shade was your favorite, which one you plan on picking up, and if you have any interest in these at all, really. New drugstore lip products is always really exciting to me. Overall, I think that these are great products. They are very comfortable, very moisturizing, and I love the shade range. I think it's got a really great range all the way from like nude to pinks to oranges to some crazy bold in there as well. If you're looking for something that's going to give you full pigmentation but be comfortable at the same time, I think that these are fabulous. Also tons of fun to mix around the shades. The only downfall to this product is that it can bleed. They say that they're featherless, but I do not think that that's true, and that's just kind of the nature of the beast with a product like this. Something that is so glossy, so high pigment, especially in the deeper shades, it definitely can bleed. Things like lip liners, blotting it, and just kind of trying to be as precise as possible will help you out. And then a mirror is always your best friend to take it out if you're going to be eating or drinking and you dare to wear like a really deep shade. But I don't mind that. I think it's kind of a bit of a trade-off. You're either going to have like crazy staying power, but it's going to be kind of drying, or you're going to get something more comfortable that will give you a little bit of transfer. For me personally, anyways, that's kind of my experience. But overall, I really like these products. I think that they are tons of fun. Be sure to let me know down below which one was your favorite. And if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at SamanthaJaneYT. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!